Hey everyone, welcome back to another week of housing review here in the Tri-Cities. In this week, we will review financial transactions from the week of February 14th, between February 14th to the 18th. Before we get started, I just want to make it clear that I'm not a realtor. I have a passion of housing with my background in politics, and I've been looking at purchasing real estate, which is why I've been doing research for the past few months. If you're looking to buy or sell real estate, you should consult a realtor so that they can give you real advice. This information is based on what I can find online. It may or may not reflect what's actually happening in the markets, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty accurate. Townhouses are becoming such a read for younger adults, and I hope these videos will bring a non-biased awareness towards housing affordability here in the Lower Mainland in Vancouver, as well as provide some information as to where the market is going. If you want to stay up to date on the housing markets, please click the like button and subscribe below so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video. This week in the Tri-Cities, we saw a total of 98 transactions in detached housing, townhouses, and apartments. This is a decrease of 14 transactions from 112 the previous week. In terms of apartments, we saw a total of 48 transactions over the previous week, which is a decrease of 8 over the previous week. The average condo sold for $698,595 with 855 square feet and $841.93 per square foot. The average price and square foot of condos went up by $7,269 and 24 square foot, which is not really significant, while the dollar per square foot went down by 14.95, also insignificant. The average buyer offered $44,000 over listing by 7%, so be prepared if you're planning on putting an offer in. For townhouses, we saw a total of 18 transactions, a decrease of 2 from 20 from the previous week. The average townhouse sold for $1,121,685 with 1643 square feet as the average, equaling $699.13 per square foot. The average price stayed around the same with a decrease of $454, while the average square foot went up by $114. The dollar per square foot went down by $48.87. The change in square foot, dollar per square foot, is around 7%. All these values for townhouses are not really significant because of the margin of error. The average buyer for townhouse in the Tri-Cities offered $106,458 over listing, so about 11%. So be prepared if you're putting an offer in that it might go up to that amount. This is a 40% decrease over the previous week, which should indicate a decrease in appetite. Sales of detached housing in the Tri-Cities also went down. We saw a total of 32 transactions, a decrease of 4 from 36 the previous week. The average house in the area sold for $1,883,795, which is a decrease of $59,000 from the previous week. The average square foot of property sold is $2,949 within the margin of error at $686.66 per square foot, 6.6%. On average, individuals offered $90,295 over asking, so be prepared if you're putting an offer in. Two 1350 Electronic Avenue in Port Moody is a new condo that will be completed this year. With new places, buyers are speculating where the market will be at completion, so sale prices are generally higher than others. In addition, there's no bargaining power, so at 1,165 square foot, this apartment is about 35% larger than the average apartment sold over this reporting period. At the same time, they paid $935 per square foot compared to the average of $841.93 for a new place. 306 1948 Coquitlam Avenue is a 40-year-old one-bed, one-bath apartment in Port Coquitlam. At a sale price of $295,000, it is below average at 581 square feet, which works out to about $508 per square feet. This smaller place is great for someone who is looking to get into the market because they can get into the market with $14,750 as a minimum down payment, assuming they get financing. 1007 595 Austin Avenue is a newly built 1-bed, 1-bath, 522 square feet apartment in Coquitlam at $1,164 per square foot. This apartment is the highest dollar per square foot sold apartment and is within walking distance to Lougheed Mall and Lougheed SkyTrain station. This is ideal as an investor apartment to rent out to students attending Coquitlam College or SFU. A4242099 Lougheed Highway is a 20-year-old 3-bed, 3-bath, 2-story penthouse apartment in Port Coquitlam. The apartment sold for $815,000, which works out to $472 per square foot, but they got a better deal as it's cheaper. It's the cheapest space you can get in the Tri-Cities this week. 912200 Panorama Drive is a 17-year-old 4-bed, 4-bath townhouse on Heritage Woods in Port Moody. At $1.55 million, it is the most expensive townhouse that sold last week. The townhouse features 2,251 square foot of space, which works out to about $689 per square foot, which is below average. 124253 Casey Street is a 1-bed, 1-bath, 695 square foot townhouse in Mayarville in Coquitlam. At $252,000, this is the most affordable townhouse that sold last week. This amount actually qualifies for the first-time homebuyers incentive, which hopefully they're first-time homebuyers so that they can take advantage of it. The townhouse features 695 square feet, which works out to $755 per square foot, which is above average, but it's a great price. 141125 Kensal Place is a 10-year-old 3-bed, 3-bath townhouse by Glen Park in Coquitlam. At $1.335 million, this is the most expensive townhouse per square foot that sold last week. This townhouse had a per square foot price tag of $947, while the average is $699. But you're almost expected to pay that amount regardless of the size for a townhouse these days. Looking at the picture, it looks like the townhouse was in great condition. 1318 Brunette Avenue is a 33-year-old 3-bed, 3-bath townhouse in Mayarville, Coquitlam. At a price tag of $800,333, this place has 1,575 square feet of space, which means that we're looking at $508 per square foot, which is about $200 per square foot below average. Looking at the listing pictures, it seems like there may be renovations that need to be done, but not required immediately. 96 Demon Court is a 2-year-old 6-bed, 7-bath house in Cape Horn, Coquitlam. At a price tag of $3.1 million, this house is actually a bargain in terms of space at $557 per square foot, while the average is $686.66 for a detached home. This place was previously purchased at $860,000 in 2016, and they managed to gain $2.2 million in value by building a new house. 994 Irving Street is a 37-year-old duplex in Meadowbrook on the border of Coquitlam and Port Coquitlam. At a price tag of $1.115 million, this place is cheaper than the average townhouse that's sold in Coquitlam, but you get your own land. At 1,530 square feet, it was sold at $729 per square foot, making it higher than the average for townhouse and detached homes. 712 Giltner Street is a 66-year-old house with 2,000 square foot of house. This lot was actually sold with 714 Giltner Street as the lots were rezoned for RT3 townhouse development by the city of Coquitlam. Looking at the dollar per square foot spent, isn't helpful for this house because the house is smaller and the money was spent for the land so that they could develop it. 2983 Black Bear Court is a 28-year-old house with 6 beds, 6 bath. This house with 4,096 square feet sold at 1.8 million, which works out to about 441 per square foot. On Westwood Plateau over the past 2 weeks, homes have been selling on the lower end, likely due to affordability. Not lots of people are able to buy houses, and plus the houses are a bit on the older side. So keep that in mind if you're looking at a house in this area. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, please like or subscribe below because that'll give me feedback on what type of videos people want to watch. If you want to buy or sell your place, make sure you talk to a realtor. A realtor has access to the latest information and can guide you through this heated market. I hope we will reconvene next week. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.